Good morning, people. So it's day 6, Friday of the second week of the clinical study at Edinburgh Infirmary for the high flow nasal oxygen, doing the pulmonary rehabilitation using the exercise bike. This week has been very sore on me actually. It's triggered off my osteoporotic pain, which I never get pain from. So on the bike I can do like the 40 minutes and I'm fine. We've got that all sorted where it's comfortable in a nice position. I do have to like maintain obviously sitting up, but that seems to be fine. What the problem I think is afterwards we do some exercises and we're using the resistance bands. The first couple of days last week I didn't use them because I had said to Hammy that I've done some exercises with like low weights and that before, and it seems to some of them trigger off where I've got these wedge discs in my spine and my thoracic vertebrae. And I've also took free spasms as well, and I've never had spasms for months, and it's obviously down to doing too much and the exercise as well. So in here I'm really tight and I'm on the verge of a spasm too. Yesterday when I came home I was in a lot of pain again. I went in the jacuzzi bath. I had a nice citrine crystal bath too to try and get some energy. I'm not got as much pain today, but the fact that I'm taking paracetamol, ibuprofen gels, putting on lidocaine patches and things is just testament to that, you know, something needs to change. I shouldn't be in this much pain. So I'm going to have a word with Hammy and say, look, I'm in pain, this is triggering off my osteoporosis, and I don't want doing this to have an impact on my quality of life. I want to be in my garden all weekend. You know, I love my garden, so it's not going to happen. That is going to have an impact on my quality of life. So I think I'll do the exercises afterwards without the resistance bands, because I've done lots of pulmonary rehab and lots of exercises, lots of different programs. When I did the NHS one before, it was the same. I took a spasm, I think, into the first week, and it was some of the thoracic exercises that they were then adding weights into or doing more reps. You would do as many reps as you could. I kept it to, you know, a minimum of reps, and that helped. And when I did I still do it, the pulmonary rehab with Noah through Pulmonary Wellness, I never really have anything with them because the exercises are, I don't know, they're just really safe, but you build up muscle, but it's very slow and gradual, which is great. So I just think this is just too fast for me, the building up the muscle, because I mean I have severe osteoporosis. So anyway, that's what I'm going to have a wee word with Hammy about, and hopefully that'll make the difference and that I won't be in pain. And I've also got to take into the factor that, you know, it's a long day. Like, I'm travelling there, I'm comfortable in the car, but I'm doing extra things. I mean, I'm putting makeup on every day, which is like something that I didn't normally do. I mean, my arm, like just lifting this arm and doing stuff, it really is aggravating and sets off the whole thing down the side. So all these extra things that I'm doing on top of it also has to have a factor into it as well. So it's different when I'm doing like the pulmonary rehab and it's online. I just do it at home, so there's no travelling, there's no anything. So I know what works best for me, but this is a clinical study, so we have to travel to Edinburgh, so that has to be included. Anyway, this is a proper report on how I've went this week. I've worked at 70% of my capacity. Yesterday I was a little bit lower in my oxygen saturation, and we had like a little education class after it, which was all new to me because I was told that 8 to 9, you really don't go below 8 to 9. When I've did pulmonary rehab before, I've always kept my saturations, you know, above 90, and then just gave myself more oxygen so I could continue. But yesterday I was going below 89, 88 sometimes, and not even getting above 90, 91 most of the 40 minutes. So I felt tired too. I don't know if that's because of the oxygen. I said to Hamey to give me some more oxygen, but he's like, oh, he has to be in control and not to worry. And I do trust him. Of course I trust him, he's an expert. And then we had the education class and he spoke about, you know, being under 85 is not that bad. And I was like, okay, well, I have been told that, you know, you go to 90, the graph's like that, and then you go below 89, it's like that, and then it starts to have an effect on your vital organs. But of course when you're exercising it's different than when you are sitting. When anybody exercises, everybody's oxygen goes down. So he says my safety point's 88. I guess it's because I'm quite ill and the other person's safety point was 85. We've both got different conditions. And anyway, I do